the whole theme was around developing this identity of value, right? As a sales professional, understanding that really the new wave, the new identity, the new influence has to be from a value place where people really can pick up, probably more than any time in the history of being in sales, a congruent, a congruent, externally focused sales professional. And let me go a little deeper in what I mean by that. And today you have to be associated to other people's wants, needs, and desires congruently, not just your paycheck, not just exactly how you're going to make your money. If that's the last thing that you think about, then we have trouble. So when you think about the acronym OPA, outcome, purpose, action, right? Or the V5R, vision, results, reasons, responses, reconditioning, and roles. Today, whichever model you want to use or think about, we want to talk about the reason and or the purpose, which really drives the emotional aspect of who we are. So where outcomes or visions or goals or objectives drive the imagination or helps us discipline the imagination towards what we want. So whether you're in the military, whether you're selling, my job is to know the outcome of the presentation, of the sales call before I even start it, right? I really want to get my mind working with me versus against me. I want to use any type of fear or nervousness or uncertainty that comes up as energy to support the win-win outcome that we're looking for here. So from a value place, my job is to create an outcome in mind. So I know if I want to be valuable, the first thing I write down, we just took over, we take a lot of our systems in NASP and Envision U and some of the other companies we own, and we use a lot of those systems in taking over organizations. And so one company we just went into, our outcomes and the way we laid out everything we were going to do for them was value around what the owner needed, around what the organization needed, most importantly, what the customers needed. And that's how we approach that. It was 80% what we can do for them, what it really meant for them, what it, emotionally, how they can translate the results into the emotional benefits that they were looking for, recognizing that people buy for emotional reasons and they justify with logic. So our whole job was to get my mind focused on that picture, that outcome. So when I look at it, the first part I got to do is I got to really give the imagination a target. So I'm not caught up in drama, or noise, or things going wrong. It allows me to have flexibility. So I write out the outcome and I make sure in the outcome that there's value before I seek the influence, right? So how do I want people leaving this meeting? What do I want them to feel? What do I want them to know? What do I want them to do when they get home? And I write these things out. And I do it with intelligence that I got from the client, from just going online, checking out who's coming, really looking at those things. So I write out a clear-cut outcome, and then I visualize that outcome. I want the cybernetic mind to have a target. I want my focus to be on what I want it to be on, not what the client wants it to be on, or somebody that might be insecure in a meeting, or people in the audience who might not want to be there. I'm not concerned about those things. I'm concerned about what I'm here to deliver to you at the highest level. And I always assume that you attracted me and I attracted you. So your patterns, your attitude, I'll notice those things, but those things aren't going to impact me.